Old Colin ain't just another brainless hunk. He may not be too handsome, but he fixes junk. He's determined, patient, and persistent too. He'll take your scraps and turn them into something new. Muskoka Fridays, won't you try it on?
Well, it's another Muskoka Friday. My kids had track and field today. I worked late last night so that I could make it. And I'm tired. But you know what? I'm not gonna be boring. Because right now, we're gonna get Muskoka Friday started. We pulled a few nights this week to kind of warm up for it. And yeah, we're gonna get up to something. Thanks for joining us. This is awesome.
What creates a weld?
Yeah.
Electricity?
It is. It's an arc. The arcs between.
Oh yeah, that sounds crazy.
What we're doing now is we're putting these clips on, and they look like this. That's the bottom. So it's kind of hot, but either way, these hold the lines on. These two lines will get clamped in there. There were some old ones, but they had bolts broken off. Teddy just painted that. So eventually the line will go in there, get clamped in. So we're trying to get all the welding done on the big red truck while we're waiting for a building inspector to check out our septic hole. And we're gonna get the welding done here. We've also got these cool boxes painted up. Teddy painted these up, taped them off. They're gonna be getting mounted to the side of the truck there for straps and binders and stuff. Just all the stuff that you want to strap down your loads with, and maybe wheel chocks and stuff like that. So yeah, trying to get the welding crossed off the list on the big red truck, and then if we have time, we are going to try and do something with these Dune buggy wheels, which have been a bigger research project than I ever imagined, Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting places.
Oh yeah, Dune buggy time.
Oh baby.
There's one here and one here.
Right on. See, we got the block in here to make sure the lift is safe. Teddy's in there greasing up the lift joints. We've got our first box mounted. Welded it tight up there. And then put a little plate down here just to secure it to that other mount. So it seems like it's pretty sturdy. We'll go and do the other side. Teddy just got the last couple grease fittings on the lift. And I got my inspector here, checking out some welds. So here, maybe we can show you what's going on here. So we've got this box and we painted it. And we mounted it with welds up top. See those welds up top?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got I welded a plate there. It's all painty and wet, but that will support the bottom there. So let's see.
Very shiny.
Yeah. And this is so that we can keep, oh, look at that.
Wow.
Boys, oh boys, what's coming out of there?
It's pretty hot in there, it looks like.
Is that what it is?
Or is it dust?
I don't know if it's dust or what.
It's pretty stinky.
Jeepers. It's an invisible fire. But that'll be good. That's where we can put all our straps and tie downs and things. How are you doing today?
Good.
What do you got there?
A dumpling.
A dumpling. Can I check it out? Oh. Yeah.
Dad?
Nothing better than having a day when your kid's at home and your puppy's being good.
Yes.
That's a good Muskoka day. Alright, we got it running. We've got our lines secured now, so they're not going to get pinched when we unload this thing. We're going to remove our safety block, grab our levers. These are just a set of Amazon valves that we got, so we got that lifted up. Move this thing. Okay, we're gonna keep your eye out for pinching anywhere. We're gonna try and let this down now. Oh, it's so smooth now with Teddy's grease job. Okay, anything funny going on? Oh, that's gotta be smooth. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, because it was always getting pinched. I just had it zip tied and stuff. That's looking sharp. So we've got our luggage carriers in here. Oh, baby. It's been a long time coming. I did a lot of welding on this lift. All those hydraulic lines were a lot of work. Taking the wheels off to check the brakes. Now we got to go get it inspected properly by a licensed mechanic. Got it all done and then found out these valves were bad. I'll have to tighten those nuts down. But it's a cool system. I'll pull it out and we'll show you one of these days.
Like it was meant to be. Looks good.
All right, seeing as we have got our welding done on the red truck, we got the welder out, we're waiting for a building inspector. So while we're welding, I was thinking with these originally that I could just drill 4 new holes. But you know what? I didn't do the brain geometry as I should have. And just everywhere I put my template to see where I could put the 4 holes that won't interfere. They're interfering with not only like 1, but pretty much 2 holes. So I'm gonna try something that I've never tried before, and we're gonna see if it works. I ordered some aluminum rod. I'm gonna grind that down and bevel it so that we can then arc weld with aluminum rod to fill 2 of these holes. 2 of these holes are gonna be semi-structural, like it's a Dune buggy. I'm not too worried. I wouldn't do this to your grandma's car and send her out on the 407. But for what it's worth, we're gonna fill 2 holes that are side by side. The other ones can get filled with whatever, like a fiberglass or something. But we're gonna try this. I'm gonna grind this down, jam that in there, and we're gonna try preheating it and welding that with aluminum rod. So wish us luck here. Fingers crossed, buddy.
Sweet.
All right, Teddy, we're working on the next project now. We tried the rims. We cannot get enough heat with this little welder, so we're gonna try a bigger welder later. Teddy just cut this mount for our fair lead because we are mounting a winch on this deck. I have storage around here, and I got stuff I gotta move out of there, and it doesn't roll or anything. So we are taking that winch and mounting it right there. I got it marked out, and we're just gonna basically bolt it down. And then it's got a fair lead, which we're gonna mount to here. I'll weld this down to the floor, and we're gonna have to do some notching here actually. Oh, Power Fist. Everyone knows. Anyone in the know knows that Power Fist and Princess Auto are a fixer-upper guy's best friend in Canada. All right, we have our winch installed, mounted. We're just gonna do a little first stretch on the cable here. So, walk it out. I'll put it on free spool. Should be able to just pull it out now. Oh yeah. Did you keep going? Are you gonna hit my truck? What do you think, Teddy?
You're great, man.
That's awesome.
New winch.
New winch mounted, working, and we did a little stretch on the cable to a tree over there. So we're ready to pull something up. What else did we get done here? We've got our lines are mounted, our bins are on. We got these bins at the garage sale for 10 bucks a piece. Oh yeah, now we can stay organized. That's half of it. Well, it was a busy day. We worked on the truck and then I had to run and do kids stuff and family stuff. And I finally just came out to the truck and the hood was popped and I'm looking at it and I'm just wanted to say I'm so proud of how far we've come in the last, 10, 20 hours of work on this thing. And thanks to all the people who helped out, like Chris, Taylor, Teddy, my other buddies on the other jobs, Joe, Gary. I can't say how much I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and working on my stuff. And you know that if you're giving me one, I owe you a day. That's the way we do it up here. And either way, I was looking at it, I'm like, the tune-up's done, the brakes are done. I just got to bleed those fronts. We just put on our storage boxes. These were from the Port Sydney garage sale. Donnie bought me those. I was like, I'm going to buy those. He's like, no, Colin, I'm buying them for you. And this is like my apprentice guy. He's on to bigger things now, but he wanted to buy me these, so I appreciate it. And we finally got our lines tied up. Just these little loose ends, it was all zip tied on and fell down the priority list. But now it's getting real. We want to take this in for a certification. I just got my DZ license this week, which means I can drive like box trucks or dump trucks, snow plows, whatever, that type of truck. And what else did we do? Yeah, we got the winch mounted too. So this I really need because I got some bigger items I just need to move around in the yard. And that's going to be our way to do it. We don't have another way. So we're going to do that. And then later I'm going to put some more reinforcing in there, but it just fell in so nice. And this plate on the top of the trailer is in pretty good shape. And it's like 3/16, so just thicker than 1/8 of an inch. And it's in good shape. So we will try that and let's see what happens. Thanks for joining us. More than anything, I thank you for watching. Thank you for kind of keeping us rolling. You're the ones keeping us rolling, so thank you. Have a great weekend.
Hey.
All right, I was trying to arc weld these rims with aluminum rod, which is not recommended. And it just was sticking, so I think I get it now. I have a hard head. But you know what? So hard that I didn't even Google it. I'm just like, it probably just needs more power. So we're gonna see what happens if we just put a regular arc welder on. We can't switch these cables backwards. It's said to reverse the polarity. We can't do that. We're just gonna try throwing the stank on it. So I'm not gonna say anything. All right, welcome to Muskoka Fridays. It is another beautiful day in Muskoka, and we are working on the Dune buggy. Getting the floors in, finishing up the brakes. Gonna hopefully fire it up. And the wheels have been quite a problem. So we tried filling holes, drilling new holes in these wheels. I thought I had a great idea here, but nonetheless, we found some wheel spacers. And no, not the ones that changed the pattern from that to Chevrolet on the internet, because those ones are like 700 bucks. We found a cool guy that's gonna sell us some from his collection. He's a guy that's been working on Volkswagens for like over 40 years. And he sounds like he's just really knowledgeable, has a lot of parts, and he's gonna help us out with the set for a really reasonable price. So we'll have that visit, but for now, check this out.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. Should work. Yeah, beautiful.
How's it going?
Probably where the seat or something was.
Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, there won't be any weight there then, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Teddy man working on the back deck wood here. We got the carpenters in the house today. We made it a Muskoka Friday, had a little barbecue, And now we're fixing up a new buggy. So, you know what? When the winter comes, all I'm gonna want to do is think about beautiful days like this. Well, I got the whole gang here. Look what Dylan's just put a battery in it. And we're trying to figure out what goes where, because it's been a while since it was hooked up. So he's putting a nice new terminal, which he provided. He said, Colin, I got a gift for you. And I said, what a great neighbor. And look who showed up.
Oh, hey.
That's Chris.
I didn't provide anything for him.
Yeah, these services are pretty valuable, I'd say, Chris. So what Chris is working on is these tie rods here are gonna hit the frame. The suspension goes up, and that rod will go up and hit here. And we figured that the other side will too, but the other side was broken and then fixed here. And so we want to make sure we got suspension travel. So we're gonna preemptively bend those very strategically. Chris is marking them with a pencil. He stuck the wheel left all the way, then right all the way. Said there's where she's gonna travel, and this is where she's gonna get a hoo-ha.
Getting the readjust. A little chiropractic.
Pop it in a plate. Turning up the back step. So we're just making a floor adjustment here. We decided to remake the passenger side floorboard. The driver, it's like a glove. The one over here would just need a little bit, just need a recut. It was a perfect template almost.
I need an Allen key set.
No, you know where these tools are, don't you? You want me to get you one?
I'll look for
I know where they are. I can grab them. And look, the gas is in. Did we get a filter in? Oh yeah, filter's there, but I guess it's mounted. I guess that's the way they got it. I need some gas. And then Dylan's got that like a volt tester thing. Kind of helps. It tells you whether it's a ground or whether it's power. So we're just gonna try and figure out what all these switches do, make sure all the wires are tied to the battery. And then we can kind of tie all the negative ones together and then tie all the positive ones together so that it's easy to, hook back up should the battery get swapped out. And we're gonna tie strap the battery and the gas tank down, put some gas in it, and maybe we'll be turning the key on this and seeing if she'll rev up for us or not.
Rev?
I'm hoping she's gonna cooperate.
Too much money on a Dune buggy is.
I'm still working on that. Okay, we got another plan for this. We're gonna try and put these tie rods in upside down. It's gonna give us more room.
Yeah.
So they are tapered, if you can see this. So basically the top of this hole is wider than the bottom. So we were thinking, okay, we'll just grind down the tie rod end a little bit. Then we'll put it through. We'll put a little MIG to fill that hole so it doesn't wiggle wobble. Let's show that again. So, if we ground that down, push it upwards, then it would wiggle wobble. But you know what? I'm just stubborn, and I want to try a step drill first, and it probably won't work, but we're going to try it. Now, if you guys work on old vehicles that are rusty, this right here is your best friend. The old needle scaler. Just takes all that rust on your frame. If you have like flaking rust, it taps it all off, and then you can wire wheel it properly. Canadian problems, Oh, they're on. We got headlights. Oh, yeah. Nice work, Joe. So you've been going through the wiring. What have you found out?
I got the coil pack going, the voltage meter, the lights. I want to
Voltage?
run. There's a positive here for this thing. I think right here. I might run that to the positive that goes through this.
Okay.
So they both turn on together.
Yep. Sweet.
Any terminals on that baby?
Oh, we are getting pretty close to a turnover, aren't we?
I think so.
It's exciting.
We should definitely see if it'll crank over with the wrench.
With a wrench, he's gonna. We had it fired up not long ago.
You think?
She's gonna crank over.
So you want to replace one of those bad switches with one of these?
Are those waterproof? They got the waterproof thing?
Yeah.
Sure, if you got a bad switch, just let me know what I owe you. Dylan's bringing over all of his parts to fix up. Look, that nice terminal. He's got a bag full of switches here. Put them in here.
Dirty
Oh,
old Tammy.
baby.
Very old Tammy for Chris, eh?
Trying to put that on top. Stick this one at the bottom. That one's
So we tried the step drill, but the step drill, the first hole was beautiful. The second hole, the step drill was done. We got another step drill, didn't even cut it. So I don't know if we hardened it or if just perhaps the unit on the actual steering box is harder. But now we're using Chris's cool bag grinder tool just to make that fit in a little bit nicer. He's just lying down. Good job.
Just relax. Just the daily grind.
Another daily grind.
Want to give her a try?
Yeah, let's try it. All right, we got the tie rods in. So this side, the suspension is yet to go up, and it was definitely going to hit this frame member. So we've turned it around, mounted that on the underside there. That's about as low as it'll ever get. And we've still got a bit of clearance. And then this rod comes up, almost touches the chassis here. Mind you, it's at its lowest it'll ever be. And so we've got this one mounting onto the steering box on the top. You can see what that does is it swings as the steering turns. It translates that motion from left to right. And then this side here, we mounted it both sides under, which gives us lots of clearance. And also when you go to adjust the wheels, you want the wheels to be pointing the same way and not, pointing out at the front or towing in at the front. So having those rods straight instead of the way the one was bent before will make it a lot easier to do our alignment, which is going to be like a couple 2x4s or plates or something on the side of the wheels and a measuring tape. But you want to have it somewhere, things when they're out of alignment aren't great. So this will be easy to align now. That's done. Our front brake lines are all in. Our line to the back is done. I still have to replace this brake line to the new brake cylinder here. I'll replace that flex hose. But over here, I am missing a piece or two. But we have our new wheel cylinder in. We have our new brake line in. We have our new flex line in. And we cleaned out the adjuster. I managed to, so I need one of these. I've cleaned this up and put it in so that just kind of slides in. Not focusing on it properly. So this unthreads and comes in and out, and that's how you adjust where your brake shoes start to make sure you don't have extra play in your pedal. You want it to be nice and tight, so I gotta try and find one more of these. We'll go on the internet tonight when we're on the couch, see what we can find. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is tonight I'll go and try and finish the other side of the brakes. I'll put on whatever brake components I can before that goes in, which might not even be worth it. I'll do whatever I can because when I get these wheel spacers that have the proper bolt pattern, I want to be able to pop those on and take this thing for a rip. Because I don't like talking about doing stuff. I like to actually do it. And this is so fun that we've you know, spent not that many hours on this thing. And it's probably just about ready to fire up and take us for a little tour. We redid this floorboard. Trevor redid that. I've got some aluminum diamond plate that I think we can put over a portion of the floor. I just didn't have enough to do the entire floor with it. So we're gonna do what we can do, and I just can't wait to get this thing rolling. I got hood pins for it. I ordered 4 hood pins so that old dirty old hood is in it. We're gonna drill some holes, put some pegs that have like a cotter pin, and that's how you keep the hood on, kind of like a remote control car if you ever had one of the fancy ones of those. And yeah, oh, it's so nice to see it coming together. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Well, that was a productive little time with some friends. Gave up a little bit of their Friday to come out and have a Muskoka Friday. And you know what? Each one of those guys that had to take off, they're off doing their own thing right now. And they all got plans. And they're all gonna be a good night tonight. Everyone's having a good night. I'm just gonna try and get this thing caught up a bit. I really want to fire it up. These boys deserve to hear this thing go. There's sort of an old metal tab here that holds the brake line in place that I'll try a little bit to keep, but I'm about ready to destroy it, to be honest. I need to get a couple more. There we go. So sometimes it's not worth another half hour if you can just bust something up that's already half bad. No. It should be free. I always like, if you can keep the shape of the brake line a little bit from where it was, like sometimes you got to bend it to get it out, but if you can kind of keep it the same, it just makes it a little bit easier when you go to replace it. You can kind of lay the one out beside it, plan it out, and yeah, so there's the flex line. And it wasn't too cracked, but you can tell it's very old, and sometimes these things sort of shrink up and plug themselves, so to change them is good. And then I think we're gonna leave, there's one little line kind of between the back left and the back rear, but it's been covered and protected, and it's got oil from the motor all over it, so it's pretty perfect, so I'm not gonna mess with that. But yeah, we should have these brake lines in no time. Then I just need one little brake piece for that rear drum, the adjuster nut, and yeah, bugs are out tonight. And we're gonna fire this thing. I don't know when we should fire it up. I want to fire it up right now because it's pretty much ready to put gas in and turn over. Provided Dylan got, look at these switches, Dylan. Dylan has just got great with electrical work. So I think one of those is your lights, one is your turning your ignition on, and then we'll have a push button for your starter. But for now, we'll just touch 2 wires together or put it on a regular switch or whatever, just until we get a good momentary switch. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm gonna just do that brake line, and then I think the next step is to mount the wheel tail properly and jack it up, and oh, okay, I'm gonna get this brake line done. We got the last flex line made up. We have the brake line made up. I guess we'll put these together first, I think. You ever seen these parrot grip vice grips? They're pretty cool. They're good for like stuff like that. I already bent these within the first 4 uses, but bent them like sideways so they don't really align that way as well. They're nice. Nice little tool. Need another vice grip here. Nice and tight. Try to feed this back through here. I'm gonna take that off. Put this in first. Everybody was just kind of taken apart and making into a Dune buggy at their end of life. Every Volkswagen Beetle, this was its dream destiny, to become a Dune buggy. One for show or one for action, and this one is one for action. This copper nickel brake line is so nice and easy to work with. You can really right there to bend it into my brake. Put a nice tight 90 on that. So much easier with this bleeder out of the way to find the groove. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
There's an old man in a fishing boat, and he's smiling on the crowd. And he swears his favorite place to be is on that lake. He said, I guess I figured
wanna
it
go
out.
crazy on
There's a
those.
waitress in the cafe, and she's
There's our
giving
bleeder
it a
screw.
go. She said, I've been learning
There's
how
our
to
little cap.
meditate, and I ain't been late, you know.
That's good. That's it.
Think we might be on to
That's the brake
something.
lines. Brake lines in this corner.
Everybody's just
The new flex line to the splitter. You can see from the splitter there's like a little line, that black line that goes along here. But it's in really good shape. It's all greasy. There's not a lick of rust on it. And that comes right over to here, where we have sort of another just mounted fitting that holds the flex line down to the trailing arm. There's our new brake line coming all the way out here. And all new guts. This might be against the rules of dune buggying to have proper brakes though. So I should probably check into that. Surprisingly, the ball joints seem to be tight. So we're just gonna grease the heck out of them and hope they hang on and know that we've got extras should we have problems. And here's our steering is all hooked up, underside to underside, top side to underside. And that should give us the clearance that we need. Dylan, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good.
Thanks for all the help. I was admiring your switches.
Yeah, you like them?
So we got
one headlight.
yeah, the other one did work earlier. It just worked only for 5 minutes. You tested it for power though, right?
You need to get smack.
Probably just need to.
No, I can track now. I worked from that earlier though.
Dude, we got all the brakes are in. Like everything we can do. What? Anyways, that might be it for tonight. Might mount the spoiler, I'm not sure. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you're excited about this too. This was like $200. Anybody can find a fun project for like next to nothing and just put some time in. And it costs a few bucks, but you know what? Less than going to the movies, less than going out for dinner or takeout repeatedly. You know, this stuff is fun. And I don't know, when I think about what are we gonna do with this thing? Because like I don't have a huge garage. Look at me, I got stuff everywhere. So I don't know. It might have to go somewhere. Maybe you can help me figure out where this thing should go. It is definitely not going until we take it for a good rip though. I've had this for too long to not know that we've fixed it up right for the next person, you know? Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all my friends who came out today to help. And yeah, I'm just so happy I get to be doing this stupid stuff on a Friday with you and my buddies. This is awesome. All right, welcome to Muskoka Fridays again. We have exciting news. I have the wheel adapters that takes the old school 4 bolts and turns them into 5. Oh yeah, baby. So we're gonna try those out. We also, I don't remember if I filmed it or not the other day, but we got our switches in here and we're turning over. But we don't have spark. So I think I tried cleaning the points, you know, for the ignition. That didn't just instantly do it. So I gotta look into it a little more. Or I might have to call our friend Gary, who knows all about Volkswagens, because he's probably dealt with this a million times, and I don't know if I have time to recreate the wheel. Can't reinvent it if you got a buddy who can help. That's my new motto. So anyways, yeah, I've got the hood pins are in for this thing. I ordered some very affordable, bigger lights just so that we could get sort of our sizing right on these. And I have a lot of wood to burn at this fire that's coming off of jobs. I'm a contractor, and part of this whole Muskoka Friday thing was to kind of just get our channel going and get people used to being on camera a little bit and whatever. And really we want to be building affordable housing. My other series from the past, like 5 years ago or whatever, was basically how to build really efficient homes affordably. And we want to take that and not just build cottages for people who are very smart and good with their money. We also want to try and work for people that are disenfranchised. So that's our real goal with this channel, is have fun with your buddies and do positive things. So I hope that's the vibe that we're throwing out. And hoping we're gonna get some musical guests too. I got some buddies. I'm a very untalented musical kind of guy, but I like to join in. But I have some really talented friends, so I'm hoping they're gonna come by the campfire one Friday, jam out a little bit, and then we're gonna fix some junk too. And just make it a true Muskoka Friday, because there's one coming. I can feel it in the air. Our local Lions Club is doing the Lobster Fest this weekend. I'm a vegetarian, you know, that's my choice. But this Lobster Fest thing raises a lot of money that all stays super local and helps the community out. It happens to be on the day where there's a community garage sale. And I was saying, wouldn't that be great if I go around and film the garage sale? But then I'm pointing a camera at people that might not want that. So we'll probably just tootle around, maybe show the finds as we pick them up or whatever, if we find some cool stuff. Also got a couple buddies coming to jam at an open mic night. So I'm gonna see if they might be able to frequent the Muskoka Friday Fire Pit, you know, on the way. Maybe that is what we need to make this dune buggy sing. Either way, good things are in the air. Parts are arriving. this thing's coming together, and we've got so many other things, so many other projects you've seen, projects you haven't seen, projects that I haven't seen that are only in my dream. It's all gonna happen. And so thank you so much for joining in, tuning in, and just hanging out with us. You know, sometimes this is more of a background thing. Stick it on when you're cooking your dinner, or when you're just chilling, having a beer with your buddies, shooting the business, and then you just check it out when something interesting happens. Or maybe you're bored. Who knows? I don't know. You tell me what you want to see more of, because I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch. Probably it's just gonna be me watching me say this, me typing in, Colin, you should make it more entertaining. Beep, boop, boop. Anyways, we're trying. We're having fun. Hopefully you are too. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, and these are the hats. The hats came in. I'm getting a logo put on right there so that we can give them away. And we can trick people into putting their buddy's name in the comments. Hopefully we'll get some views and give away some hats. And then we'll be able to do this more, because we're doing this on the shoestring. We're doing the bootstrap. So bootstrap our way to affordable housing for the community. Big dreams, little dreams. Let's make it all split at the seams, baby. Oh yeah. Here is the, see this one lug? See the way it's kind of not centered there? You put that in as tight as you can by hand, and then back it up so that you can put this plate over top. So, you know, I wish I knew this before, but you know, sometimes I look on the internet too much and I say, I'll just check Google. I'll just use someone else's brain. I'll just, you know, and sometimes I just want to do it the old fashioned way and be a turkey and do it backwards and try and reinvent the wheel. Bolt pattern. Reinvent the wheel. So anyways, I'm going to do better. And when I don't know, I'll try and Google it a little harder. Anyways, that's how that works. These ones, I got two sort of different styles. These ones take the old lug nuts, which is kind of better, because the other ones, the guy was missing a stud or two. He gave me an even better deal than he originally said, but I had to order a couple special studs, because and if I had a bunch of grade 8 strong bolts, then I probably would have just ground the heads down, but they're kind of like a thicker, you know, thicker threads with a small head. So I just ordered them. He told me where to order them. And he put me in touch with a good VW website. I don't know if I'll ever have another VW or not. I don't know. I guess a lot of people, he collects them. He's got 13 motors in a sea container behind his house with a whole bunch of other parts. But he didn't have this one little star adjuster nut that I need for the brakes on the other side. So I ordered that from the same place. I ordered that fancy bolt. So I don't know. That might be our holder upper. So I might have to like MacGyver some sort of thing into that brake, make my own adjuster. Because I don't want to wait forever for like one nut. That would drive me nuts. I never even checked if this bolt pattern is the same as the other one. I just figured we could drill new holes in the other, but you know what? Let's try a rim on. Let's try a flipping rim on this thing. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm excited. There's no way it's gonna fit. Oh my, oh. Where's it gonna go? Oh my goodness. It fits. The tire fits. I gotta see if I got lug nuts for that. All right, we found our spark issue. We just cleaned every component on the ignition. You got it? No, I'm on the last step. We just cleaned the spark plugs. And they're a little chummed up, but they're I don't know. We're getting a little bit of spark. I think maybe we got to change the coil. But we cleaned everything. I never got wires either. I'm gonna order a coil and wires. I did the cap and rotor, but they needed to be cleaned from sitting for 2 years. We cleaned the points. I just sanded them all again. We cleaned every touching component. And now we've got kind of weak spark now. So we're gonna see. This is the last plug. I'm gonna clean it. We're just gonna feed her a little gas with our pop can with our little hole in it. Try not to light our hands on fire. I did that on a Beetle. That was the first time looking behind at the flames coming out the exhaust while it's backfiring through the carb at my buddy's mommy's house. Not smart. I've learned a lot since then. Right?
So the tank for it is all full of rust, and I heard online if you fill it up with white vinegar for a few days, it'll cure the rust. So that's what we're doing right now, is trying to figure out if this vinegar fixes rusty old tank.
You have a light?
I don't know.
Here, I got the light on it now.
Looks
I don't
gunky.
know. It looks pretty
it
grungy, but it's such a cool looking tank. We want to use it. Anyways, let's dump that out.
I can't wait to actually get in this.
Dylan can't wait to get in this thing.
This thing is so exciting. I've seen it sitting here for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Too long. Too long. Today's the day. I hope that you guys in the comments, like if you do one of these projects, show me. We want to know, what did you do on your Muskoka Friday? Doesn't matter if you're here in Timbuktu or abroad. Doesn't matter. So let's have a look. We're crossing our fingers here for a little bit of action. Okay, buddy, can you hit that?
Yeah, you want this switch metal switch on it's on, right?
Yep. Oh. Oh. She's a runner, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good day in Muskoka. Oh, there. I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Can we see if that kills it, the switch?
Yeah, sure.
Just make sure we're not doing it
All
right
right,
way.
Dylan wants to check his wiring, so we're gonna make sure that it kills it. And Dylan, you're already killing it. Okay, let's do it. It works.
Go for it.
Kill switch works.
What do you
We
think
are
fixed
good
it?
to go.
What do you think fixed it? Cleaning the coil?
I don't even believe this is happening. It's the greatest day of my life.
Muskoka.